The Hens lose 2 straight. The Rays take 2 of 3 from Detroit. And the Tribe lose again. But I love you guys, and welcome into an all-new edition of All Andy Alfred right here on Clayfan 2-3. I am your host, Andrew Alfred, welcoming you into the program. Before we begin, we're taping the show at 4:37. This is the post-game version because the Tigers played an afternoon game and got the victory and didn't get swept against the Rays. So we'll break it down to you. We'll break down Monday's game since we didn't do a show yesterday. So I do apologize for that, but we'll break down. Let's start off with Monday. The Tigers were a loser 6-3. David Price gets the win. He goes to 15-5 with a 2.84 ERA. Armando Galarraga gets the loss. He goes to 3-5 with a 4.48 ERA. Matt Joyce homered his 6th. Brennan Bosch is 14th in front of 23,932 game time, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Last night, the Tigers lost 8-0. Hickson gets the win. He goes to 2-0 with a 1.29 ERA. Max Scherzer gets the loss. He goes to 7-9 with a 4.03 ERA. No home runs for both teams in front of 26,114 game time, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Now this afternoon, the Tigers were a winner. Oh, Tigers! They won 3-2. Justin Verlander gets the win. He goes to 13-7 with a 3.72 ERA. Matt Garza gets the loss. He goes to 11-7 with a 3.92 ERA. Rayburn homered his 4th. No home runs for Tampa Bay in front of 28,815 game time, 3 hours and 11 minutes as the Tigers won 3-2. Now the Tigers are off tonight, tomorrow. They'll start up a 3-game set with the Chicago White Sox. Game time will be at 8:10 on Friday. We'll break down that matchup and preview it on Friday. Cleveland lost again. They lost 14-8. Masterson gets the loss. He goes to 4-11 with a 5.47 ERA. Arden gets the win. He goes to 4-3 with a 5.29 ERA. Scott, Peterson, Wieters, and Pichet homered for Baltimore. Michael Brantley is 2nd of the year in front of 13,551. Game time, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Now tonight at 7:05, it will be game 2 of the series. It will be Bergeron gets the nod for Baltimore. He's 3-9 with a 6.26 ERA. Taking on Josh Tomlin, who's 1-1 with a 2.79 ERA. Game time 7:05 on ST. Other scores yesterday: Florida 8, Washington 2, Minnesota 12, the White Sox 6, the Dodgers 15, Philadelphia 9, Boston 7, Toronto 5. The Mets 1, Colorado nothing, St. Louis 8, Cincinnati 4. Bottom of the 1st inning. If you haven't seen it, there was a brawl that took place between Belina and Brandon Phillips. And Johnny Cueto was just going after. This is what baseball needs. It needs a kickstart. And seeing that there was a fight last night, it could start it all up. Texas was a winner over the Yankees 4-3, LA 3, Kansas City 1, San Francisco 6, the Cubbies 8, Pittsburgh 1, and San Diego 4. This afternoon was 4 day game baseball games going on this afternoon. Atlanta was a winner 2-1 over the Houston Astros. That's in the bottom of the 9th inning. St. Louis 6, Cincinnati 1. That means the Cardinals have swept the Reds. They swept the Reds today. Swept the Reds in 3 games. Bottom of the 3rd right now, it's LA. The Angels 1, Kansas City nothing. Top of the 4th is Oakland 1, Seattle nothing. All the Hens lost last night, and they've lost their last 2 games by 1 run. On Monday, Mud Hens, I was in attendance. It was raining. It was wet. It was soaking wet. I was soaking wet. I was behind the plate. Louisville 6, Toledo 5 was on a blown call at home plate. He was clearly out. And what did they do? They called him safe. Maloney gets the win. He goes to 10-5 with a 3.54 ERA. Josh Wainwright gets the loss. He goes to 2-4 with a 4.50 ERA. Hernina gets the save, his 4th of the year. Dorn homer for Louisville. Casper Wells, his 19th of the year for Toledo in front of 6,183 hours and 4 minutes with game time with a half-hour rain delay. On On Tuesday, last night, Toledo was a loser 8-7. De La Rosa gets the win. He goes to 4-3 with a 2.91 ERA. J Sports gets the loss. He goes to 1-6 with a 4.75 ERA. Aronis Chapman gets the fifth save of the season. No home runs for both teams in front of 6,676. Game time 3 hours and 5 minutes. Now tonight at 7:05 at the corner of 406 Washington Street, it will be Game 3 of this series. It'll be Owings on the hill. He's 0-0 with a 1.64 ERA for Louisville. He'll take on Ryan Kitchener, who's 3-3 with a 4.22 ERA. Game time 7:05 on BCSN if you can't get down to the ballpark, or 12:30 WCWA. Get it out now. It's time for your NHL news update. Jordan Selleck re-signs with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Jordan Hill re-ups with the Chicago Blackhawks, and the Columbus Blue Jackets have re-signed Michael Blunden. Thank you. We need a new right here. He'll sign a one-year deal for undisclosed amount of cash. We'll get you more details on that in the coming weeks. Our recommendation of the day: the Toledo Walleye are presenting their first ever Walleye Fin Fest Saturday, October 9th at the brand new Huntington Center. It will feature an open skate, unique photo opportunities with no skates required, by the way, on-ice experience, college football on the club level, the introduction of the 2010-2011 Walleye team, and what I think is the best thing: the Walleye will take on the Kalamazoo Wings that night at 6 o'clock at the brand new Huntington Center. If you haven't been down there for a hockey game yet, this is the perfect time to go down. It's an exhibition game. You get to see the players in action, and there will be autographs after the game. Tickets are on sale right now. All single game tickets except for opening night are available right now. Call 419-725-WALL or ToledoWalleye.com for more ticket information. The Northwest Ohio Rib-Off is taking on this weekend. August 12th to the 15th will feature Phil Vassar as his opening night ceremony on Thursday. On Friday will be Peter Frampton, and on Saturday it will be George Thorogood and the Destroyers. Tickets are $5. You can get them at the Andersons, at the Gate, or at Yark Automotive. And also the Mudhens are in action this weekend. They'll be taking. That's one of the recommendations today. Go down and see the Mudhens take on the Bats in Game 3 of this series. They'll play one more against Louisville, and then they will play 4 straight against the Yankee organization of the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Yankees. It'll be interesting to see how many people come out. I posted on my Facebook profile a video of LeBron James at Cedar Point. He was at Cedar Point Monday. He was at a 3-point contest, and you gotta see how he did. You're gonna have to check that out, or go on YouTube and type it in for yourself. I'm Andrew Alfred. I hope you have an excellent day, and remember, as always, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together, and especially the teams behind me. And to you, the viewers, victory is sweetest when you have tasted defeat. Have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.